Hello, we are live, woo woo. Welcome in, happy Monday, happy Memorial Day. My name is Kiana and this is our 5:30 p.m. flow. This is a 45-minute class and it's focused all on backbending, opening our hearts. How do I close this? We're gonna get everything set up and situated. Oh, my bad. Let's see if it works if I'm closer. Maybe. Oh yeah, that works perfect. Well, Aaron's choking on water in the other room. Don't mind that noise. Kind of. Oh God, OCD's gonna throw me off. Okay, that'll work. I'm gonna make sure. Yes, it's good. Cool. Well, welcome in. I made a Spotify playlist for this class. Specifically, it's I made it today. It's really groovy, lots of feelings, more calm tempo, and I really vibe with it. So I hope you do as well. It's on my Spotify. I just forgot the name of it, but it's on my Spotify. It's probably one of the first ones that it should be the first playlist that's public on my account, and you can find that at Kiana8A. That's my username for Spotify. Or if you follow me on Instagram, you can go to my Instagram story, and it's my last story I just posted on there for the 5:30 p.m. flow. So it's a really groovy one. Let me make sure that we're getting connected on our website, and we'll get started in about 7 minutes, y'all. Oh yeah. It's called Baby Blue, the playlist. All right. Oh yeah, we're on, baby. Cool. If you're just now tuning in, welcome to my home. I got my green lights on to represent the love energy of our heart chakra. And I'm wearing all blue, different shades of blue to represent our throat chakra, our center of communication and our truth. And that's a lot of our practice today, is connecting to our heart and our throat chakras, these energies of expansiveness, of love, of speaking truth, of living truth, of walking truth. And in that, stepping into some discomfort, maybe physically, being vulnerable and letting love in, welcoming love in all of its forms. So we'll get started with this practice in just a little bit. Make sure you have some water or a beverage around you. If you prefer to have blocks or props, grab them. I won't be using any blocks for class. We don't have a whole bunch of hamstring focus or poses where we need to bring the ground closer to our hands, but it's always good to have them just in case if you do. If you do have any knee sensitivity or discomfort, you can always have a blanket handy, and if we do anything on our knees, you can slide a blanket under there. It'll change the whole experience of that pose. I'm like, wow, that's really bright. It's usually not that bright. Maybe if I step over there. No, you can still see me. We're good. I'm gonna grab some water. Finish off getting settled in for this class, and then we'll start. Olive says hi. Look at those little toes. She's like, Mom, why'd you get me off my cat tree? We just got her a humongous cat tree, and she's been living on there by the window. She's loving it. Loving it. Look at her. You're so cute. When we're in play mode, she's crunk little crackhead kitty. When we're not in play mode and we're cuddling, she's so sweet. She just melts. Look at this girl. If you don't have an animal, get one. Get one. We may be getting Olive's little brother soon. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Oh my God, do you see how she's just like melting? My heart. Okay, I'm gonna go put you back in your tree. She's our yoga mascot. You gotta close this, honey. I'm gonna close the window for now. I close the window because usually there's squirrels or birds out there that are trying to mess with her and make all these crazy noises. So I didn't want that to be an issue for class. She looked at me like, are you freaking serious? Why'd you do that? If you have the means to donate for this class, you can do that now before we start our after class on blackswanyoga.com/live, and the donation link is there. Or you can donate to me directly. I have my Venmo on my Instagram bio. If you click the link in my bio, there's a few different tabs and you'll find my Venmo there. If you don't have Venmo, if you prefer, I was gonna say Patreon. If you prefer PayPal, you can send me a DM and I can send you the link to that as well. Hello, hello, if you're tuning in, welcome. This is a back bend heart opening class, really focusing on our heart, but also our throat. We have camel today and bow pose. They're gonna be juicy, they're gonna be deep and opening, a little vulnerable, maybe some discomfort, but we're welcoming love in all of its forms today. So that's why we have the green lights, the plants. I have so many plants that are over there by the window more, but yeah, I got some plants in here, and then I'm wearing all blue top, blue bottoms for our throat chakra. All right, you guys, what's the time? You got about a minute. If you want a Spotify playlist, again, that's on my Spotify. It's called Blue Baby or something. I keep forgetting the name of, but it's on my Spotify, the first public playlist, and you can also go to my Instagram story. It's on there too. Or you can pick any of my Spotify playlists. They're all really groovy. I like to jam out. If you have your own music, listen to your own music. That'll always work. If you don't want music today, you don't have to listen to music. I'm cool with it. If you're cool with it, I'm cool with it. I want to know who's on here. If you have the, oh shoot, I'm about to knock this over. If you have the ability to message and say hi, do it. I wish I could see your faces. I'm also going to probably be making a Zoom yoga class as well sometime within this month, so we can actually see each other, me see you more so, and we can practice like that. I'm getting it situated. I hope that works. All right, y'all, let's get started in Sukhasana, a comfortable seat, crisscross applesauce. Now, there's only one time that I'll be using a prop today, and it's to sit on it for the start of class. So I'll be using a block. You don't have to, but it just elevates your hips higher than your knees, and it really does take some of the pressure, some of the tightness and tension away from your low back and your hips when your knees can be lower than your hips. And close down your eyes. And bring your hands to your thighs. Just let your shoulders soften down away from your ears so your trap muscles just relax in space. And balance the crown of your head over your shoulders over your base. So you can feel your spine as a long stream of energy from your head all the way down to your tail. And begin to notice the sounds that are around you. Notice the temperature of the room on your skin. And just feel yourself right here in this moment in time. So the pose begins when you want to leave it. This has been something really powerful to me. My mind begins to tell me, okay, I'm getting uncomfortable, please leave. That's really when the pose starts. That's when the practice of yoga begins. And begin to notice your breath. The rise and the fall of the inhale and the exhale. How your breath is moving through you. And begin to deepen your breath now. Inhale, exhale through your nose. And take your time as you work to shape out a balanced and smooth breath so your inhale and exhale become the same length. And if it helps you to count in your mind, you can do that. And just notice the sensation of your breath as you focus your awareness completely on breathing. Let's look at sensation as we move today. When we stay longer in certain poses and you want to move out of them, what sensations are you experiencing? If there is discomfort due to muscular engagement, can you challenge yourself to stay with the pose for a breath or two longer? Take about 1 to 2 more deep, full-length breaths. Be here fully, with your body, with your breath. And with your next inhale, very slowly sweep your arms up and overhead as though you're moving through water. And exhale, release, bring your hands down by your hips. Again, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, release, lower them down. And if you're sitting on something, you can move it out to the side, bring your sit bones to the earth, and inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, side bend to the right, bring your right palm to the ground, stretch your left arm overhead. And twist your chest to the ceiling, and this action really comes from your core as you rotate up. Stretch your left fingers to the right as you press your left sit bone into the ground. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee and hold it tight as you round your back a little bit. And inhale, slide your right arm forward, then over to the left for a side body stretch through your right side. And reach your right fingertips to the left. Push your right sit bones down into the ground and twist your heart up as you pull on your right knee. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee and round into your back as you roll onto your upper butt. Tuck your chin, get up in those shoulder blade muscles. And inhale, cactus your arms open, lift your chest. Exhale, push your palms forward until your arms straighten and round into your back like cat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, side bend to the left, left palm to the ground, sweep your right arm overhead. Twist your heart up. Root your right sit bones down and reach your right hand more to the left. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee around your back. Inhale, sweep your left arm forward, then over to the right for a left side stretch. Pull on your left knee, reach your left fingertips as far to the right as you can, and stay here, and just see what happens. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee, round into your spine. Inhale, cactus your arms open, lift your chest, open it up. Exhale, push your palms forward, round your back like cat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground out in front of you and find a fold. Walk your hands as far forward as you can. Soften your head down between your arms and push your sit bones into the earth. And take a couple rounds of breath into your back body and just notice what sensations arise here. And inhale, tabletop, come through. Stack your shoulders over your wrist, your hips over your knees, and press the tops of your feet into the ground. Find a soft bend into your elbows as you wrap them back towards your thighs. Inhale, cow. Drop your belly down, lift your heart and your tailbone. Exhale, cat pose. Push into your mat, round your back. Inhale, cow. Drop your belly lower, slide your chest forward and through. Exhale, cat pose. Pull it in. One more round. Inhale, cow. Elbows back. Exhale, cat, round in. Inhale, neutral spine, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. And start to pedal into your feet, sway your hips side to side, a little bit of yoga boogie. And look at your hands, make sure they're about shoulder width apart. Check your feet, they're about hip width apart. And your focus point is between your shin bones. Now bend your elbows out to the sides a little bit like there's a beach ball in front of your face and start to grab the beach ball with your elbows. So wrap them in and back towards your shin bones and slowly start to re-straighten your arms as you lift your shoulders away from your fingers. Inhale, plank, come forward, stack your shoulders over your wrists. As you exhale, we'll move into an 8-point vinyasa. So it's a little different from cobra and upward dog. We're really getting some front shoulder and chest mobility. So lower your knees down first. Hug your elbows in. Start to bend them back like chaturanga and bring your chest to the ground and then your chin. Pull your lower belly in. Then inhale, cobra, slide your heart through, lift up, push your feet down, untuck your toes. Exhale, release, lower down. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin. Tilt your tailbone up. Press your heart forward and through. Inhale, cobra, lower belly down. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. One more. Inhale, plank, shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Tailbone up. Inhale, cobra, slide it through. And stay in cobra as you exhale. Press the tops of your feet down. Fire up your thighs. Hug your elbows in and pull your hands back. One more breath in. Lift your chest more. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels as high as you can. Exhale, push your heels down and into the ground. Inhale, lift your heels high, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands, Uttanasana, standing fold at the front of your mat.
Soften your knees. Rest your belly on your thighs. You can shake your head yes and no a couple times. Just release any tension. And inhale, halfway lift. Palms to your shins, flatten your back. Exhale, fold it down. Keep the length through your spine. One more. Inhale, halfway lift, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Just take a moment here with your eyes opened or closed. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Feel your palms connect to each other. And just feel the space of your heart. So our affirmation today is really rooted all about staying in discomfort just a little bit longer and also seeing discomfort as love too. It's teaching us to slow down. It's teaching us to be patient, to be vulnerable, and really move inward. And what that sensation, those sensations are trying to reveal to us. So our affirmation, the thing we'll come to several times throughout class. You can say this with me once or twice. I welcome in love in all of its forms. I welcome in love in all of its forms. Take a deep breath in. Soft, audible sigh as you exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, standing forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog, step back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin. Tilt your tailbone up. Hug your elbows back. Inhale, cobra. Slide through, lift up. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Slow breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog, toes point down. Stay as you exhale, balance out your hips. Now hug your right femur bone into your hip socket, so slide it in and notice how your hips shift a little bit more into place. Inhale. Exhale, draw your right knee to your nose, lift your hips high and step your foot between your hands. Drop your back knee to the ground, come up onto your fingertips. We'll move into a cow tilt here. So inhale, lift your chest, send your hips down, draw your shoulders back. Stay as you exhale. One more breath in, lift your heart higher. And as you exhale, plant your palms down, step back, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin. You have to tilt your tail up, and this will bring your chest a little closer to the earth. Inhale, cobra, slide it through, belly down. Exhale, release, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Stay as you exhale, toes point down, and draw your left femur bone back up into your hip. Inhale, lift your heel higher. Exhale, knee to your nose, step between your hands. Drop your back knee, come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, cow tilt. Lift your chest, push it forward, send your hips down and into the ground. Not literally, but that's where you want them to go. Take one more breath in, heart up. Exhale, plant your hands down, step back, plank pose. Inhale, lengthen your sternum forward. Exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin, shoulders back. Inhale, cobra, slide it through, lift your gaze a little more. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Take a deep breath in, slow breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, step, walk, or hop to the top of your mat.
Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. I welcome in love in all of its forms. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, side bend to the right. Grab a hold of your left wrist, flip your left palm up, bend your knees, and step your left foot back and out to the right. Squat low in your legs, lean back into it, and stay. See what happens. You get a little wobbly, that's all right. Breathe. Inhale. And as you exhale, find a curtsy squat or airplane wing. So sweep your arms back, palms down, lean your shoulders forward, and push your heart past the front of your mat. Inhale, we'll find Tadasana Mountain Pose, Urdhva Hastasana up, arms to the sky. Exhale, side bend to the left. Grab a hold of your right wrist, bend your knees, step your right foot back and to the left. Squat low in your legs, lean back into it, and pull your right wrist to the left. Couple rounds of breath, nice and slow. If it's not comfortable, can you connect to the sensations that arise? And just notice them, become aware. Inhale. Exhale, curtsy squat. Sweep your arms back, puff your chest forward, Care Bear your heart past the front of your mat. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Sweep your arms up, step your right foot to meet your left foot. Exhale, cactus your arms to the sides, bend your knees a little bit, and lift your heart to the ceiling. Inhale. And as you exhale, stay here with your body. Interlace your fingers behind your back for a bind. If this ain't happening, that's okay. Honor that. Just reach back. You can always bring your hands to your hips too. Inhale, pull your fist down, lift your heart higher. Stay as you exhale. I know. Be with it. Inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down. Keep your bind behind your back. Relax your head between your shin bones. Lift your tail higher and bend your knees until your belly is on your thigh so your spine can stay pretty neutral. Inhale, chair pose, sit low in your legs, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog, step it back. Take a deep breath in. Slow breath out. And inhale, come up high onto your toes, so lift your heels up. And as you exhale, just dip your heels over to the left side of your mat and lower onto the outer edge of your left foot, the inner edge of your right foot, so you get this nice right side stretch. Push through your hands evenly and breathe. All right, inhale, come through center, lift your heels high. Exhale, dip your heels over to the right, outer edge of your right foot, inner edge of your left foot. Press through your hands evenly. When we are able to stay even in a moment with uncomfortable energy, we gradually learn not to fear it. Inhale through center. Exhale, push your heels down into the ground. Own this moment. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin. Tailbone up, elbows back. Inhale, cobra, slide it through. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your nose. Stay right here. Stay and see what happens. Lift your left heel more. Hug your right knee closer to your chest. Inhale. Stay as you exhale. Nice, and step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back knee down. You can keep your toes tucked or untuck them. Then interlace your fingers and just bring your palms to the top of your right thigh. So your elbows are out to the sides. The heels of your palms are out to the sides. Now pull your lower belly in, lift and collect within your pelvic floor, and draw your front knee or your front heel to your back knee, vice versa. As you inhale, start to push down into your right thigh. Work to straighten into your elbows as you lift your heart and find a back bend. Oh yeah, you can follow the ceiling with your gaze. Breathe. One more inhale, lift your chest, push into your right thigh. Exhale, come all the way down to half splits. Bring your fingertips to the earth, start to straighten into your right leg, flex your right toes, and you can keep a slight bend in your right knee. If you have props, this is where it can come in handy. Maybe you can bring your fingertips to your blocks or the ground or some pillows. You can also take a blanket under your back knee. What do you need to feel strong and supported here? Now we'll find that same cow tilt, so we can still be in a back bend and a fold technically. So lift your chest like cow, tailbone up, belly down, shoulders back. You can look past the front of your mat. How is your breath, and how can your breath reflect where you want to be internally, also externally, and within your sensations? What does your mind tell you about these sensations you feel? All right, inhale, runner's lunge twist. Right foot to the ground, bend your knee. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, left palm down, stretch your right arm up. Lift your hips higher, lower the back of your pelvis down a little bit, and fire up your legs. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your right arm, twist your chest to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand to the ground, step back, plank pose. Inhale. And as you exhale, we'll lower knees, chest, then chin. You can move slow. This doesn't have to be a rush. It shouldn't be. Inhale, cobra, slide it through. Stay up here as you exhale. We got some cobra work, faux show. So bring your fingertips to the backs of your earlobes so your hands are off the ground. Press the tops of your feet and your thighs into your mat. Fire it up. Inhale, lift your heart higher, push your elbows back. Stay as you exhale. One more breath and lift up. Exhale, release. Bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Feel your body. Feel the sensations within your heart space, within your throat. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Stay here. Stay and just see what happens. Push the ground away. Lift your right heel more. Hug your left knee into your chest. Inhale. And exhale. Unstep your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee, toes tucked or untucked. Interlace your fingers and bring your palms to the top of your left thigh. Lift and collect within your pelvic floor. Draw your front foot to your back knee and get it. As you inhale, start to push down into your left thigh and work to straighten your elbows as you lift your heart and follow the ceiling with your gaze. Breathe. In this pose, practice staying with the discomfort. And what is your mind telling you about these sensations? Lift your chest. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring your fingertips to the ground. Half split. Start to straighten into your left leg. Flex your toes back. And we'll find the same cow tilt back bend in the fold. Lift your heart. Lift your tailbone. Press your belly to your left thigh. And breathe. The pose begins when you want to leave it. How can you welcome in love, even in the form of discomfort? How can you welcome it in? Nice, y'all. Then inhale, runner's lunge twist. Bend your left knee, ground your foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee. Right palm down. Stretch your left arm to the sky and twist. Fire up your legs. Lower the back of your pelvis and lift your right thigh higher in space. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your left arm open, twist your heart to the sky, take a deep breath in. Exhale, release left hand to the ground, step back, plank. Inhale, exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin. Tilt your tail up, lower it down. Inhale, cobra, slide it through. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Step, walker, hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low in your legs. Sweep your arms up. Stay as you exhale, get lower. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, down dog, step back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin. Inhale, cobra, slide it through. Exhale, release. Inhale, table. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose, step through. Drop your back knee, keep your back toes tucked. Inhale, low lunge, sweep your arms to the sky, lift your heart. Exhale, airplane lunge. Sweep your arms back, lift your left knee off your mat. Push your right hip back, press your heart forward. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach to the sky. Stay low in your right leg. All right. We'll move into a side stretch, but before we'll get set up. So bring your left hand to the top of your right thigh. You may be able to grab closer up towards your hip or somewhere in the middle. Inhale, stretch your right arm higher. Exhale, side bend to the left. So find your drishti out in front of you. Find your balance point, then level out your hips. Breathe. Squeeze your legs together. In this pose, in the discomfort, can you stay? Inhale, crescent lunge, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus bend, lift your heart to the sky. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, runner's lunge, hands to the ground, frame your right foot. Inhale, right arm to the sky, runner's lunge, twist. Exhale, cactus your right arm, twist your heart open. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the ground, left knee to the ground as well. We'll find a one-leg tabletop. So slide your right leg straight back, parallel to your mat. Pull your lower belly in. Extend your left arm straight forward, thumb up like you're trying to shake my hand. Inhale, grow longer. Exhale, tiger pose. Bend your right knee foot to the sky. Grab a hold of your right foot with your left hand, or you may just reach back. Start to kick into your left hand. Press your heart forward, lower belly in, and breathe. You got this. Don't give up. Inhale, re-extend, left arm forward, right leg back. Exhale, bring your left hand to the ground, then slowly move your right foot straight out to the right in alignment with your hip. Hold it here for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, drop your right foot to the ground, directly out to the right. Toes forward, heel straight back. Then from here, tuck your left toes and just start to rock forwards and backwards a couple times. And find a stopping place. And walk your hands over to the left side of your mat until your left hand comes in alignment with your left knee and your left fingers point over to the left. And inhale, stretch your right arm over to the left side of your room. So we're kind of like in this modified side plank. You can start to flex and point your right toes over to the right. So how long can you get your right side? Inhale. As you exhale, release. Walk your hands to the center of your mat. Slide your right leg straight back. Inhale. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, round like cat. Inhale, re-extend your right leg. Exhale, three-legged dog. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee.
As you exhale, bend your right knee, stack open your hips. You can stay here or flip your dog for wild thing. If you want to get crazy with it, you may need to move around furniture, pets, or little humans. So do what you need to do so you don't hurt yourself. Lift your heart, stay, and see what happens. Inhale. Exhale, slowly make your way back around three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, push your heels down. Inhale, lift your heels high. And as you exhale, dip your heels over to the left and we'll move into a side plank. So shift forward to plank, then open your right arm up. So your feet are staggered or you can stack them. You can always modify, drop your left knee to the ground. Reach up, push down, inhale. Exhale, plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin. Inhale, cobra, slide it through. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward dog. We got one more side, y'all. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step through. Drop your back knee. Inhale, low lunge. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, airplane lunge. Sweep your arms back. Lift your right knee up off the ground. Push your left hip back. Stay low in your left thigh. Feel the burn. Own it. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach up. Stay as you exhale. Get low with it. All right, we'll move into a side bend. Grab a hold of your left thigh with your right hand. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the right and pull on your left leg with your right hand. Balance out your hips. Fire up your glute muscles. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, cactus bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, twist, left arm to the sky. Exhale, cactus your left arm, twist your heart open. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to the ground, right knee to the ground. We'll find a one-leg tabletop. Slide your left leg back, parallel to the earth. And extend your right arm straight forward, thumb up. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, tiger pose. Bend your left knee, foot to the sky. Reach back and grab a hold of your left foot with your right hand. You may grab it, you may just reach back. Start to kick up and back into your hand. Push your chest forward, look forward, and stay. See what happens. Welcome in love in all of its forms. Nice. Inhale, re-extend, right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, right hand to the ground, slide your left leg out to the left. Keep it hovered for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, drop your left foot to the ground, tuck your right toes, and start to rock forwards and backwards a few times. Nice, and find a stopping place. Start to walk your hands to the right side, past your mat until your right hand comes in alignment with your knee, and your fingers point to the right, and inhale, stretch your left arm overhead. So a side view, it looks like this. Inhale, and as you exhale, slowly release. Left hand to the ground, walk your hands to the center of your mat. Lift your left foot up and slide it straight back parallel to your mat. Inhale, exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, three-legged dog, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Exhale, bend your left knee, stack open your hips. Stay here or slowly flip your dog for wild thing. Open your chest, lift your hips. Welcome in love in all of its forms. Inhale, three-legged dog, make your way around. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, dip your heels over to the right side plank. Slide forward, stretch your left arm up. Your feet can stay staggered. You can stack them or drop your right knee down. Lengthen your tail to your right heel. Push down, reach up, inhale. Exhale, plank pose. Take a deep breath in.
Exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin, and stay here. So your chest, your chin are on the ground, your knees are on the ground, your toes are untucked. Breathe. The pose begins when you want to leave it. And inhale, cobra, slide it through, lift your chest. Exhale, lower it down. And bring your arms out into a T, palms face down. Your feet can be together or hip width distance apart. And inhale, locust pose. Go, lift everything up off the ground. Arms, chest, and legs. Point your toes, squeeze your glutes. Lift higher, kick harder. Now reach your arms back 45 degrees like an airplane locust. Lift a little higher. Then you may bound your locust. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull your fists to your heels. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Take your gaze to the right. Bring your hands by your hips. Palms face up. And chillax. The restful places, the restful spaces in our practice remind us that there is always rest. From the challenging moments, there is always relief. So the discomfort is only there for a certain amount of time. And then again, you find that softening, you find the surrender. We got one more. This is bow pose, Dhanurasana. Rest your chin on your mat, look forward. Bend your knees, squeeze your heels to your glutes, and grab the tops of your feet from the outside. Pinky fingers around your toe crease. Now if you're like, yeah, right, Kiana, I'm not doing that, just reach back or take locust again. Inhale, go. Dhanurasana, kick up and back into your hands. Lift your heart, lift your thighs, squeeze your legs together, and stay. See what happens. Breathe, kick up, kick back, lift up. You may look up. Let love in all of its forms, even the discomfort. Inhale. Exhale, release. Take your gaze to the left. Palms face up. Just wag your tail side to side a couple times. If you feel like crying, do it. If you feel like laughing, do it. If you feel like yelling or making noise with your breath, do it. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Send your hips to your heels. You got a breath or two here. Find some opening through your lower back. And inhale, come to stand up on your knees, very nice and slow. We'll get set up for our last back bend today, camel pose, Ustrasana. So your knees, your feet are hip width distance apart. Bring your hands to your low back, fingers point down. Hug your elbows in. And as you inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lift your gaze, follow the ceiling to the wall behind you. So your hands on your low back to prevent the back bend from taking place there. Work the back bend from your heart, from your chest, the middle of your back. Press your shin bones down. Lift your heart higher and draw your thigh bones back. And stay. Breathe through the discomfort. And just become aware of what the mind is saying about the sensations. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, release. Come to sit on your shins or cross-legged seat. Bring your hands to your thighs. Whew, all of that movement, all of that opening, you can feel it. So just sit with it. Let every emotion, let every sensation have a seat at your table. And inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your tail high, push your heels down into the ground. Lengthen through your spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, step or jump through to a seat. So you can hop forward, cross your ankles, pop down if that's a little easier. And slide your legs straight out in front of you. Grab your glute muscles, pull them out and back. And find a little softness in your knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, seated forward, fold out and over your legs. Grab a hold of your feet, your ankles, or your shins, and fold down. Remember these restful spaces in our practice, they remind us that there is always rest, there's always surrender from the challenging moments. There's always relief. But they come and go just as everything else does. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, walk yourself all the way up to a seat. Exhale at the top. And we'll find Dandasana, staff pose. Bring your hands to the ground under your shoulders. Press down into the earth, fingers forward, and flex your toes to your face so much that the backs of your heels start to hover from the ground. Push into the earth, sit tall, tailbone down, crown of your head up. Inhale, stay as you exhale, push. One more breath in, get taller. Exhale, release. And very slowly lower all the way down to your back. It's a little easier to bend your knees and roll down. You can do that. Once you get to your back, hug your knees to your chest. Rock it side to side a couple times. Bring your arms out into a T, palms face down. Inhale, lift your hips up, shift them to the left a little bit. And exhale, lower your knees down to the right for a twist. Take your gaze to the left. And let your body begin to soften. Let your breath begin to slow down. Inhale, pull your knees up through center, use your core. Lift and shift your hips to the right. Exhale, twist your knees down to the left. You can take your gaze to the right, then close your eyes. Make sure both of your shoulder blades are on your mat. And let your jaw and your eyelids soften down. And inhale, pull your legs up through center. As you exhale, plant your feet on the ground. Lift and shift your hips till you find your neutral spine. Hug your knees to your chest once more. Take a deep breath and squeeze them in. Exhale, release, final Shavasana. Extend your legs out in front of you. Let your toes fall open. Rest your hands by your sides. Flip your palms to the sky. And just begin to soften down. Feel the gentle pull of the earth bring you closer to your mat. And as you settle into the sweet bliss of Shavasana, connect again to the challenging moments of our practice that you stayed present for with grace. So connecting to those challenging moments, those challenging times within the asana, the postures, the practice. Just know that you did connect to that discomfort. You stayed there with grace, with your breath. So as you rest here, can you surrender? Can you let love in? Can you welcome love in all of its forms, even rest, even yielding, through integration. Give yourself this time because you deserve it. Please feel free to stay here and rest for as long as it feels good. There's no need to rush. If you are ready to reawaken, you can very gently start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, roll your wrists, your ankles. You can bend your knees, plant your feet on the ground, and roll over to your right side. If you're still in Shavasana, stay there and rest. If you're on your side, press yourself up to a seat. Keep your eyes closed. Just bring your hands together in front of your heart. Push your thumbs down into your chest. Lift your chest back into your thumbs. Love conquers all. Love even pushes through the discomforts, the heaviness that arises when you can let love in, when you can welcome love in all of its forms. Carry this mantra, carry this affirmation with you out into your life. When things arise that may be heavy, that may be uncomfortable, stay, observe, and just see what happens. Stay in the present moment. And with you, right beside you, is love. Right within you is love. And love conquers all. Thank yourself for practicing today, for practicing being vulnerable in a space of discomfort, of really diving into the sensations and the energy behind discomfort. Whether you made these connections consciously or subconsciously, you did that today. So thank yourself. And from my heart to yours, namaste.